Police say Stephen Paddock opened fire from a room on the 32nd floor of the Mandalay Bay Resort and Casino, shooting concertgoers at the Route 91 Harvest Country Music Festival in Las Vegas, leaving at least 59 people dead and over 500 injured. Paddock killed himself inside a hotel room before police entered the suite, a law official said. Police officials have blocked off access to the Sun City Mesquite community where Paddock lived in Mesquite, Nev. Country singer Jason Aldean was performing when the shooting started, sparking a mad scramble for shelter. David Becker, GT Images. Police investigating a North Las Vegas Police Department crime scene investigations vehicle arrives in the Sun City Mesquite community. Paddock owned a single-family home in the retirement community along the Nevada-Arizona border. Gabe Ginsberg, Getty Images. Act of pure evil. U.S. President Donald Trump addressed the country on Monday and said the shooting was an act of pure evil. Trump ordered the flags on all federal buildings to fly at half-mast following the mass shooting. Mark Wilsong, Getty Images. Police monitoring. The sheriff said a check of federal and state databases showed Paddock was not on law enforcement authorities' radar before the bloodbath. Here, a Las Vegas police officer investigates on a side street near the Las Vegas Village. David Becker, Getty Images. Left behind blood-stained clothing lies in the street near the scene of the mass shooting. Eugene Garcia, EPIF. Concertgoers leave. 3 festivalgoers ask for directions as they leave the area around the Mandalay Hotel. Mark Ralston, FB. Getty Images. Blood drive. United Blood Services phlebotomist Shayna Hill takes blood from Richard Williams of Nevada at a special United Blood Services drive at a University Medical Center facility to help victims. Ethan Miller, Getty Images. People react after shooting 2 Canadians, a 23-year-old man from BC and a 34-year-old woman from Alberta, have been confirmed dead after the shooting. 2 women from Manitoba and 2 men from Saskatchewan were also injured as a result of the shooting and are in hospital. Ethan Miller, Getty Images. Ethan Miller, Getty Images. Getting to safety. People are directed to rides outside the Thomas Mack Center. Those who could not go to the hotel casinos that were closed after the shooting are temporarily staying at the center. Ethan Miller, Getty Images. Shooter fired from Mandalay Bay Casino. A gunman in a room on the 32nd floor of the Mandalay Bay Casino unleashed a hail of bullets on an outdoor country music festival below. SWAT teams using explosives stormed the gunman's Mandalay Bay hotel room in the sleek, gold-colored glass skyscraper and found he had killed himself. David Becker, Getty Images. Lockdown at casinos. Las Vegas police walk through a convention center area during a lockdown at the Tropicana following reports of an active shooter on the Las Vegas Strip. Chase Stevens, Las Vegas Review-Journal. Associated Press. Deadliest mass shooting. The killings at the sold-out festival mark the deadliest mass shooting in modern U.S. history. The previous was in Orlando, Florida, where 49 people were killed when a gunman opened fire at the Pulse nightclub in June 2016. Ethan Miller, Getty Images. It was chaos. Cam Buzz Brainerd, a country radio host who witnessed the mayhem, told CBC News that the shooting sparked chaos and panic as people tried to flee the crowded festival grounds. Brainerd said he just ran when he heard the sound of gunfire, surrounded by a massive crowd of moving people. It was chaos. David Becker, Getty Images. A man lies on top of a woman as others flee the Route 91 Harvest Music Festival grounds. David Becker, Getty Images. A man in a wheelchair is taken away from the festival. David Becker, Getty Images. Police close roads. Police shut down the usually busy Las Vegas Boulevard, and authorities across the state and federal ranks converged onto the scene as dozens of ambulances ferried the injured to hospitals. David Becker, Getty Images. Ethan Miller, Getty Images. Hundreds wounded. People tend to the wounded outside the Route 91 Harvest Music Festival grounds. More than 500 people were taken to the hospital. David Becker, Getty Images. The aftermath. A woman sits on a curb at the scene of a shooting outside a music festival along the Las Vegas Strip. John Locker, Associated Press.